So we're gonna go over now to Anna Mitcham, and her mother was affected by this blood scandal. We're trying to get a person who actually had it injected into them, so we'll get that person soon. And then we're going to ask a former executive of the NHS all about this cover-up, the culture of secrecy that seems to continue to prevail at our health service. Their first instinct was not for the patients, not the welfare of the patients, it was the welfare of the organisation. If people found out about this, about the NHS, its reputation would be diminished. Well, it very much deserves its reputation to be diminished. So let's go over to Anna Mitcham now, who's kind enough to join us. Welcome, Anna.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi. Now, your mother was affected by this blood scandal. Tell us what happened.
Well, she had a baby at 1959, which was me.
Right.
At Bedford Hospital up in Bedfordshire. And basically, she was very ill for a while. She lost a lot of weight even when she had me, so they gave her a blood transfusion, and from then onwards she was never the same. She was always very skinny. They were giving her iron tablets, and they didn't find this out till she was in her late 30s.
Okay.
She kept losing all these babies as well. She kept getting pregnant. She was losing all the babies.
So did your mother get any of the blood that they started giving to people after 1970?
No, this was back. She had it in 1959, and then when she had my brother,
was the blood infected back then?
Yes, it was, because when we found out at King's College Hospital that she had hepatitis C.
Oh my God, yeah.
And hepatitis C, and then she also had cirrhosis to the liver since then. But it was always ignored, always, because they kept saying to me, "Does your mother drink?" And I say, "No, she doesn't drink." I know we're Italian and we have a Mediterranean diet and all the rest of it, but nothing excessive. I mean, when we used to go to King's College Hospital, the liver unit didn't exist. There was only a lab office. And Dr. Tibbs at the time was trying to find something for her to relieve her pain.
Yeah.
But there was nothing.
So your mother was perfectly healthy.
Yes.
And then she had blood transfusions while having you, and subsequently... and she was infected by hepatitis C because of these blood transfusions, yeah?
Yes.
Tell us what effect that had on her through her life.
She was always very depressed, and she was always very skinny. The doctors didn't know what to do for her because there was nothing out there at the time. And then she started, they maybe thought she had a mental problem, and it wasn't that. And the doctors said to her at the beginning, you know, maybe try and have another baby. Yeah. Maybe that will solve things. So she lost one, and then she had my brother. He was a success. And then after that, it was okay for a while.
Yeah.
And then after 10 years, it all went downhill again. She started getting sick, very skinny. And they realised that there was something wrong with the blood. And suddenly no one would touch her. It was only King's College Hospital that will help her.
Oh, dear. Sorry, Anna, I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, that your mother's no longer with us.
No, she's been gone 12 years. She died when she was 79. She was so skinny, it wasn't even worth putting her in a casket. That's how bad it was.
Dear.
It was...
So you're not in no doubt that this... in a sort of long ordeal is what killed her, the bad blood, yeah?
Yeah, of course. I mean, all the records are at King's College Hospital. I mean, Bedford Hospital records are not there anymore. They were all probably destroyed because it was all paper at the time. But, yeah. It's all there at King's College, and we had a blue badge with Wandsworth Council. They knew about it.
Anna, it's so terrible. Listen, so sorry that you had to go through that. So sorry for your mum. And listen, thank you so much for talking to us. That was Anna Mitchum, who's clearly got her mother had some tainted blood long before the scandal actually erupted. She says in 1959. So perhaps this has been going on longer than we think.